Good morning, everyone. This is Angela Johnson Ayers here with Confessions of Mommy, and I am doing this series called Older Women Teach the Younger, and I appreciate the different responses I've gotten. It's been really positive. I know I'm not dolled up today. I just dropped off the children to school, and I was rushing. I was like, I'm gonna put my makeup on this morning, but I was rushing, and I was like, let me just get these kids to school. But something I wanted to relate to you all, something I learned is, and I just wanted to pass it on to the younger women, is particularly about caring for yourself, taking care of your physical body. If any of you all know my story, and I'll quickly go over it. Back in 2006, I was at my heaviest weight of 318 pounds. And I was just like, and even though I'm 5'10", that still was an extreme lot of weight to have on me. You know, right? I had weight loss surgery in 2006, May 30th, 2006. I will never forget that date. It was the date that changed my life forever. And to this day, what is it? Almost, how many years is that now? 2006, 13 years ago. And I'm at 185 pounds. Now, my goal, my ideal weight, my goal would be, I think, around 175, right? Between 170 and 175. But I'm at 185. So to go from 318, yes, to 185, it's pretty good. But the message I want to relate to you all, the younger women, is particularly if you're single, don't waste your time so focused on so many other things. I got to get a man. I got to do this. I got to do that. Get your body in shape. And when I say in shape, I don't mean where you look like, an Olympic track runner. Although I love, y'all, track and field. Women track and field is my favorite sport, okay? But anyway, I wasted a lot of time when I was single, particularly, and younger, being fat. And I hope that word does not offend any of you all. If it offends you, then there might be something there, But I wasted a lot of time. I wasted too many years being heavy because what that weight did to me, even though I accomplished things as far as academically getting degrees and, achieving things as far as career, writing a couple of books, but I still felt like there was a better, thinner me hidden under those layers of fat. And for whatever reason why you are heavy, because not everybody who is overweight or obese is that way because they just sit and eat buns all day. For me, it was two things, especially as I got in my 20s and 30s. I think subconsciously, I used food and my weight to be a self-sabotager because I would have such negative self-talk about myself. It was like a cycle. I would be thinking, I'm fat, I'm not worthy, no one's going to love me because of my weight, blah, 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 blah. And then because of those negative thoughts and even confessions, because I would speak it, then to punish myself for being fat, I would then eat and overeat. And so it became like a cycle. Tell yourself you're unworthy. Tell yourself you're fat. Tell yourself no one will ever want you. So eat and punish yourself and overeat and eat this whole pizza and eat 2 Big Macs and eat this cake. You understand? I would literally sometimes just sit and maybe eat a whole round cake. I would start off just getting one slice. And after the first slice, I would tell myself, dang, look at you. You can't even control yourself. You ate a slice of cake. You don't need no sweets. You're not worthy. You might as well just punish yourself. And I would use the food and continue to eat to punish myself. And I know many of you can identify with that. During I stayed starting at 18 when I went away to college, all the way up to maybe when I had the surgery. I think I was, what age was I then? in my 30s, I know, early 30s, I would lose weight, gain weight, maybe lose 75, gain back 100, lose and gain. And I never really had control over it. For me, weight loss surgery just helped put me on a path. But it does not keep you on that path, because your stomach, even though there's different procedures that they do when it comes to weight loss surgery. I had the Roux-en-Y, how they reroute you, and they portion off a side. They make your stomach a little smaller, but a stomach is just a muscle. And over time, if you continue to overfill it, it will stretch back out. And you see time and time again how people who have had weight loss surgery and gastric bypass surgery have gained the weight back and then some. And so for me to have gone from 318 to now 185 and to have been able to keep it off all this time, trust me, it has nothing to do with just that surgery alone. Because like I said, a few years ago, maybe 2 years ago, when I was really exercising like religiously every day, I had gotten down to 170, and I liked how that looked. And then, when I stopped and I started putting on weight, and so you can gain weight back. It just happens. But I wanted to just minister to you, especially if you're younger. I don't care if you're married or single. Don't waste your youth on being obese like I did. You may think that it does not impact you, and for some it may not. Literally, maybe it does not. But I'm going to be honest with you. Most people judge you on what you look like, and it's true. We know it's true. The Bible even says that man looks at the outer appearance, but God looks at the heart. And in the script, when he says man, it doesn't mean just a male. It means mankind, male and female. And you yourself know it. Come on, ladies. Let's compare. You have Idris Elba, okay? Or you got Biggie. Which one you want to be with? Idris or Biggie? God rest in peace, Biggie. You know I love me some Biggie. But still, come on now. Let's keep it 100. That's just like with men. I mean, you all get mad when brothers, may say, well, I prefer this or I prefer that. But you're the same way. You want something that's appealing to the eye. That's why you bought the car you bought. It was appealing to your eye. That's why you got the house you wanted. It's appealing to your eye. Let's stop fronting and lying to ourselves. Now, appealing to the eye is relative. What I think is beautiful and attractive, it is different from what other people. Some men love a woman who is more thicker and voluptuous, and some men like a Twiggy. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not telling you to lose weight for a man. I'm not even telling you to lose weight, period. I'm not preaching get skinny. All I'm saying is, if you feel that your weight is an issue, if you feel you're not at your healthiest, if you feel, and your doctors even said you may want to lose 5 to 20 pounds, don't waste your time as a young woman like I did. Because what that extra 140 pounds did to me was it psychologically still messed with me. It was physically uncomfortable. I was always pulling at my clothes. You're going shopping and you can't find a size 26. 26? Now I can wear a 10 comfortably. And it's just, it takes away, and it's so funny because the word tells us to lay aside every weight and sin that easily besets us. And I know it's the weight, when that scripture, lay aside every weight and sin, weight doesn't mean the actual physical weight. It means anything that can hold you down. But for me, it was a physical weight. And for so many of us, especially to my African-American sisters, it hurts me sometimes. I watch TV and I see sometimes on commercials, and they're having these commercials, beautiful thin white women, beautiful thin curvy Latino women and Asian women, and then when it's us, they get a black woman who's real heavy, halfway bald. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like society sees us black women. We already are seen as the lowest on the totem pole when it comes to beauty. However, they still trying to, copy our lips. These big lips I got right here, This is not no Kylie Jenner lip filler crap. This is Angela Johnson Ayers and God and genetics from Tom and Shirley Johnson. Oh, but what I'm saying is, as black women, let's not always be on the statistics saying that African American women are the fattest women. And again, I'm not saying, look at me, I am not no model size Twiggy. But I just want to encourage you younger women, from my experience, an older woman to the younger. And again, when I say older, I'll be 48 next month. But I'm old enough to let you know the things I wasted time in when I was in my teens and 20s and 30s. And one particular area was being morbidly obese, fat, overweight, whatever you want to call it. And you think it does not prevent you from living your best life. But it can, and it does. Because not only do people judge you and treat you different, but if you be honest with yourself, you catch yourself judging yourself. And there's help out here. For you, you may not be able, and I'm not preaching weight loss surgery to everybody, because it's not for everybody. For you, it may just be simply walking, working out a little bit, cutting back a little bit. And it's not easy. Trust me, especially when you're single. And I'm going to tell you why. Because a lot of times food can be seen as your crutch. If you're not dating anyone and you may be by yourself, particularly like on a weekend, and food will become your lover, So I just wanted to encourage you all, again, Angela Johnson Ayers, the older teach the younger, like the word says. Yes, it's important and it's great that men out here, men of God, are ministering to women. But that man can't tell you truly how a woman can be a woman. Only a woman knows what another female feels and the impact it has. I can explain childbirth to my husband. He was there with all of our babies when they were born, but he to this day will never know what it feels like to carry that life like I did and to push that life out like I did vaginally. Men can't. So I just wanted to encourage you. Talk to you soon. Be blessed. Bye-bye.